Hello, everybody! Choppymon here for another night of RPG and strategy goodness. As we're here for another night of Final Fantasy Dimensions, hopefully. I'm joined tonight by the lovely two-piece next to me. Let me turn this down, make sure it's not being too loud. I don't know why. The game just did not want to play last night. It was running at at best, half speed. And I played it for almost an hour. It was just too much. So we played what was going to be my next game. So hopefully we don't need to go back to it tonight, but we have at least a backup in case problems occur. I'm really enjoying Dimensions. I've said it before during stream. I feel like the word Dimensions is a way to loosely let you know that the worlds intercede in some manner. We've seen VK for sure. We've seen Dr. Lugay. We've heard of Rat Tails, Cloud, and Aerith. We've seen some other events throughout the game. So let us hop right into it. Finish that dungeon that I did not get to finish because we made it to the save point after I don't know how long it was. And turn on Joy to Key. Again, this game isn't perfect playing it like this, but I have had a lot of fun. I don't recall the Ultros one. I do remember a couple of hunts. I remember the Marlboro one was difficult, and I remember one with windmills and Snow Mountain, but this was many moons ago on the original PS2. Alright. Alright, how we running so far? Feels like it's better. Alright, here we go. Let's see what the conclusion of this bird killer is. Or not. We have more birds to go for. Poor bird. Poor bird. Come on, guys, get it! I thought I bought a torso for SRA to stop confusion. Of course, of course. Dang, that hit hard. $3,000 experience. Man, that thing put out, but I don't know if it was... Well, we were next to a save point. So I guess that wasn't too terrible. Oh, we finally found... Leave our birdos alone! This bird killer. Life gone. How could you do such a thing? Why, you... Conqueror. Ow! Wow, he's fast. And that didn't break? Confusion? This guy is quick. No, we're okay on that. Let's try. Oh wow, that's right. What? Unlucky. Memorandum chose poorly. How? Nope, I saw it down there. Dang. Well. Can one of you hit each other? Or him? That works too. Get him! I swear, the game is just starting to get, like, slower and slower now. I'm trying so hard to push buttons. I tried this right after stream last night and it worked perfectly. You think it would at least wake him up out of the confusion and not like instantly put him back in confusion. Ah, we killed him. Nice. $12,500 XP. Doesn't help that Gacha is down for this count, unfortunately for him. That was a pretty tough boss. No luck. Looks like we're too late. If only we had come sooner. I mean, we chased this thing through the entire forest. I'm sorry. Hey, gotcha! Welcome on in. What the? I'm doing good. Game seems to be slowing down again. I don't know why. There's gotta be something. Thank you, humans, for your compassion. What's a Bennu? Never heard of that summon before. Is this the bird's spirit? Fear not, for I have not perished. Your thoughts and prayers have reached me, and my spirit shall live on eternally. I bestow upon you the power of the phoenix. No, it's okay. Hey, no. You're welcome. Thanks for being here. Hey. It's not quite. It's weird. I don't know exactly how you would call it, because like this is streaming off of my phone, and for whatever reason last night it did the same thing, but like I switched games and I tried playing again after stream and it worked just. Come here. Come here. Yeah, I know. No. So it's got to be something between the connection of my phone and my PC, but my phone can't get any closer to my PC than it actually is, right? I wish there was an easier way to do this. Thoughts, prayers, spirits. Well, we learned Phoenix. Yeah, and I wish... Oops. I wish there was an easier way to do this. Like, you're at Chapter 3. Hey, Squall Cloud, welcome in. I wish there was an easier way to do this, right? Let's just do easiest by warping out of here first. And then we will bring our friend Gotcha back. No, they haven't yet. This was the finishing of that forest. We just killed the giant lion boss at the end of it. It feels like it's starting to struggle again. Well, it was a tough boss. It was a tough boss. It could stun us, it could do AoE damage, and it could confuse us. You died for the greater good. My only sadness is you didn't get a cut of the experience. It had a bite. It was fast too. It got almost 2 turns for my one party round. It had a single target bite, which could confuse. It had a... Dang, that is a rough... It had an AoE shout that usually got 2 or more. Had an AoE damage for 1,000. It was tough. I don't think the other party could have killed it. I did not try it. I didn't have the opportunity to try it. I was using Karaja the whole fight. And Memorandum with SRA to try and trigger a double Karaja. Come on. I will happily pay 300... I have not seen such a thing yet. Not to say that it doesn't exist, but we haven't gotten it. Alright, so we... Can we see? We can't even see, No. Hey, Venom, welcome on in. How are you tonight? You came into the stream during the techno babble. Well, like, this is so cool how I'm playing this, and I'm sure I'm gonna keep talking about it. I just wish that it did play a little better, and I don't know what is causing the issue on day, I don't know, 8 of this? I totally understand that this is being played through my phone and it's not gonna work perfect. I wish I knew what was causing the hang up so I could avoid it or try and fix it. Nope. Okay, this is a Final Fantasy. It exists. It is still purchasable on the Android and Apple mobile store. It is called Final Fantasy Dimensions. There is even a second game. It has a lot of tie-ins play-wise to Final Fantasy V. But it does have some little aspects of 4 and 6. Story-wise, we've seen anything from 1 through 7 poke its head in here. This is essentially the precursor to the Pixel remasters. So no 9. No. Well, it hasn't yet. It hasn't yet. Oh my, maybe we should go buy some more not antidotes, eye drops, jeez. You need everything from 9 except Kuja. I can understand that. I think the battle theme is pretty good. Yeah, Seymour, he was terrible. Alright, Gotcha almost got his level. Alright, let's... I'm pretty sure I have a bunch of I wouldn't call it a bunch, but I have a stock of eye drops. Well, for starters, he's dead. Soldiers protecting the entrance, no doubt. There's definitely something back there that Avalon doesn't want us to see. It's that guy again. Vata, that lowdown, no good. You see, part of the issue that I find weird is the music isn't having hang-ups or slowdowns, so why is the physical side of it doing it? Tuffy, don't. I know, I love that crystal. It was one of the most beautiful things in that game. Squallcloud, I think you're the first person to actually use that emote, besides myself. Now's our chance to sneak in. The probability of this being a trap is quite high. Not this again. Heliogabalus. Helio what? Cannot remember, but scared. Don't worry, little one. We're here with you. Yeah, everything will be fine. Maybe. I'm glad you're here, Tuffy and Pokey. What about SSM or Gotcha? Are you not happy that they're here too? Shipyard entrance. It's quite the place that's hidden back here. Wait, you got your Roman numerals mixed up there, Venom. That's right, I'm gonna steal all your money. And you're gonna attack me for it. Okay. Stormtrooper! I played it. I beat it. You cure? Oh, absolutely good. I would love to play through it again, but that's something my wife would never let me do. Even if I just tried to play it for the story, there is no possible way. There's way too much side stuff to prep for that game for me to be playable without just being carried. $2,600 XP. This sounds like a great place to get lost in for a while. There was a lot of different stories too, Venom. The initial one, you had the story of the 3 different nations. Who's that? That's the mask guy. You had the area of sky was Zillart eventually, and then you had Promathia, and gods and goddesses and sea and oh my god, it. Fighting Bahamut and Alexander. Oh, we got a pokey kill already, starting bloodthirsty tonight. That's not very nice, Mr. Guardian. The android got in a tussle with Sid because Sid slapped Dr. Lugay, and the android went. I don't want to use the word berserk, but it got defensive and ended up getting knocked off the airship and losing their memory. We ended up stumbling upon them towards the end of last stream. 12 is an interesting thing because I can say yes, but I could also say no. I fell to the trap of the final dungeon saying, if you enter this, you can't leave. And it is the final battle, right? Like, it's not even a stage, it's just the final boss fight, and I didn't know. And I went around and did more world stuff and preparing, and eventually lost my save. But I have beaten 13 and 13-2. I do not like 13-3. A dark hat. If anyone, maybe you? I liked some of the aspects of 13. The whole solo fights and like you being the whole time. I have beaten 15 and 16. Like the fight coming down to your reactions and actions, I liked it. But that time aspect was disgusting, and I liked that doing quests gave you permanent stat boosts and stuff. It gave you an incentive to do the quests. But like on one of the early quests, I went walking around town and I lost like 3 days of time trying to walk around the town. And at that point I was so far behind, I was like, no, this isn't fun. Oki's trying her hardest. What is my least favorite? That's... No. 9 was, I would say... I don't want to say the bottom. It's definitely not the bottom. It was low. But after replaying it this past year, especially with the Mogiri mod, I really enjoyed it a lot more. Not my favorite or anything like that, but I enjoyed it a lot more. I had a better appreciation for it. Triple J. You know, I do like the Chocobo Hot and Cold. I do think that the music in Triple Triad's better. It's more memorable. My worst Final Fantasies, and I'm not just using mainline, but like in general, Final Fantasies would be 8, 13-3, Tactics Advance 1 and 2, and then 13-1 would be down there. I don't know which one I would consider the worst. But those are the worst of. And even if something is the worst of, you can still find good points in those games. I never disliked 14. I'm glad that they were smart enough and wise enough to make a lot of changes to it, because it was really rough when 14 first came out. The world was just absolutely massive, and there was a lag between combat, so if you were fighting something and you didn't manage to switch targets, the monster would get like 2 to 3 attacks on you before you could even like pull out your weapons to start fighting it. They did a lot of good. Eventually, with 14. It never sunk its claws into me like 11 did, though. Burning Knuckles! Alright. I'm here for this. Excuse you, can you please leave him alone? Jeez. Jeez. I can tell you the last thing that I did in 14 was do the Crystal Tower. That is the last thing that I did, and I couldn't tell you how deep into the story that was. Once I did enough story to unlock it, my friends dragged me there for a couple of days, and then I never played again after that. It's not even past the first expansion? Well, when I first started playing, there was no expansions. Venom. So, I had a level 50 Pugilist and level 50 Armorsmith, Metalworking. One of those. I don't know. That was my cap back then. Maybe 75 hours. I bet I would take longer on the story aspect than the leveling aspect, because I still got friends that play it. All I would have to say is, hey guys, I'm gonna be here on Friday, and they would probably just drag me along for a power leveling session. Although right now, FF11 is more in than 14 with my crew. It even lost you. I remember liking it, but I also remember that there were a lot of botters and cheaters back then. I posted my character on Robot Discord once. The hate is real. Protect! I haven't even started hitting you yet. Rude. Are you finally caught up to everything now, Venom? Drifted away. And that's okay too. Hey man, could you like stop critically my people? 2200 XP. Some good stuff. If this had an easier way to play it, would you play this, Venom? I think the music's pretty good in this. I think the normal music and, well, I mean, like, if this came to Steam or something, or if this, like, got redone for a Switch release, obviously not just on phone, that hurt. What the heck, man? Apparently we don't have laser protection. I'll show the jab system a little bit more after this fight. Okay. I played both on the remake of Part 1 and 2 on release. I'm patiently waiting for the third one. A lot of people are waiting until all three are coming out before they even bother with it. They know that either DLC will get attached to the third one from the others, or there's going to be a special box set with all three. So some people are waiting on purpose. I don't think it's fizzled out. I think people are not hyping themselves up because we don't have any info yet, right? Like if Square Enix tomorrow did a press release and said, hey, part 3 is coming out in September, hype would immediately be addressed. Just because they know there's a finality to when it's coming out. And of course there's people like Squall who didn't like the changes. I think it made a lot of good ones. Like any Final Fantasy, it did a lot of good stuff and it did a lot of bad stuff. Hopefully the wrapping up of the trilogy of this brings out a lot more of the good stuff though. So in this job system, you start jobless, of course, this first one. And when you find the first crystal, you get the first two rows, all 7 of those other jobs. And as you play through the story, you start unlocking Dragoon and Bard, and there's actually a whole second party that has different jobs down here. They have Dark Knight and Ranger. But as you can see at the top, JP with a number, they've got a really big... It depends on how they go with it, right? I hope that they take a step back on how many mini games there are. Like, I enjoy a lot of the mini games, but sometimes, like, you could play for 4 or 5 hours and you made no progress because you just hit a brick wall of nothing but mini games. I like the ability learning system of the weapons and gear. I liked how even in a wait mode, time still went really slowly. So you couldn't sit there and do nothing. But you definitely had time to think about it. And for some people, enough of the story has changed that they don't like it. I always find it funny when you find cottages in a chest. But yeah, if they came out and said that there was a date, I would be ready. Man, you got a counterattack? I don't know exactly where the lag is coming from, Pokey. Cause like, the music isn't lagging, but there's definitely a slowdown, and I don't know what to do to fix it. House in a Box was a legit... Yeah, it was. You'd order it out of a catalog, and they'd deliver it. The music is stuttering like mad? Huh. Like, it did a little stutter at the end of... You can hear it easily. Well, I can swap games. I don't know. I'm willing to try something. Hey, no, lay down. One day you're gonna knock this over on yourself. The funny thing is, after streaming last night, I loaded this back up. And yeah, I knew it. See, you just moved because Drink's taking your spot again. And after my stream, I loaded this up and it ran perfect. I was like, huh, well, if it's running perfect, I wish it was tomorrow already. Or we can kill it. Okay. So let's see, menu. So you want me to just do that? And then turn the music back on, or no? I'm gonna heal myself while you... See, like, this is how it was running at the very start of the stream. It's noticeably better than what it was a minute ago. But I don't know what bogged it down. Dang, that hurts. No, Pokey missed. Dang, Gotcha said not today. Are you two not friends on Steam? Just take a peek at his inventory. Power sash, that sounds cool. That sounds like an accessory. No, it is armor. It is beautiful armor. Oh no, I was too bloodthirsty. Hey, Wingman, welcome on in. How are you tonight? How's your Resident Evil 9 going? For the most part, it's going good. We fought one boss, unlocking, Phoenix Summon. We're the next dungeon, but, like, you can see speed is slowing down again for some reason. Pokey suggested it might have been the music, but turning it off and restarting it seemed to help momentarily. I know it wasn't going to be a perfect thing to play this or stream this. I just wish I knew what was causing the hang-up. No, I'm not downloading anything. There's no downloads on Steam either. And like, my phone is right here. Like, you couldn't get much closer to the PC, right? Like, that isn't an issue. Last night before stream, I rebooted both my phone and the PC. And after stream, it was working just fine. So, I don't know. I can't imagine my internet is somehow slowing this down. White mage stats increase. I'm going back for that treasure chest. I wish it was just a mighty cat photo or video or something. I need to go around to get... Boo! I would think maybe if my phone was full that would be a problem, but I pulled all the pictures off of it like a month ago, 2 months ago. Why would it have trouble last night and not, you know, a week ago? I bet it has something to do with, there was a Windows update this week. I bet it was that. I bet if I think about it, I think it was not last night, but the night before or something. I bet, it messed with something. That's my guess. Well, the funny thing is, it doesn't actually play on my phone right now. Hold on, let me mute my mic and I'll show you my phone. It's just a little tab on the top that says your phone is connected. That's it. Doesn't even play the game while you're doing this. If, however, I tried pulling up the game on my phone right now, it would crush this. It would splat this, and I would lose any progress since my last save. I tried that once. I have all bars of connectivity. Yeah, when I was like level 3, I tried that. I was like, "Oh, this is cool. Let me see what happens when I pull it up on my phone." Oh, that's what happens. But like you can see, it's getting slower. It doesn't seem any different. Like I could understand from last night, but like tonight it seems to be going slower. Like my action bar doesn't even seem to be going up as smoothly. The connection between the two devices. Well, let me get to that save point again. I'll reboot my phone. Amphibian rod. Okay, that sounds like a black mage weapon. .31 attack, 8 int. That is a heck of a black mage rod. I'll try disconnecting the connection and restarting it. Maybe it's just having a really bad connection right now. That'll fix itself with a reset. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Great internet connection at your house, but alright, let's crush this for a moment. We'll crush, disconnect. Let's restart my phone. Close that out for a minute. So let's see. We know that as enjoyable as this story is, it's a little tough just based on how to play this game. I wish it had an easier method. Like, I wish I could just load up Moo, but it doesn't work. Like, I could even show it, honestly, but my phone's already finished rebooting. Alright. Change screen. Come on. Alright. No. Don't load up that. That's trash. Alright. Wait a second. Just loaded up the quick save. Whatever. If this run... Hey, Thunder Drummer, welcome on in. How are you, Thunder Drummer? At the moment, it is running smoother. It's not running perfect, but it is smoother. You need to change your screen. Grandia 2's been complete. Get it out of here, Thunder Drummer. You could always update it ahead of time. Oh, jeez. What the heck happened there? Two of the cats are hauling booty. Okay. It crashed or something right as I used the tent. Instead of the quick save, I loaded up the actual save. Again, it's running a little better at the moment. Intruders! A 2 terabyte SSD on your Steam Deck. Uh-oh, what trouble are you gonna get into now? That sounds like the perfect reason to get some new games there, Thunder Drummer. But what are you gonna grind? Told you, SRA. That was a little too easy. I concur. Oh man, how are you gonna find time to play all of those good games at once? Someone coming again? Our little group of friends has been practicing. Vada! You need to work off some of that energy. Here, let me help. Well, where did you get her? You mean SRA? How do you know about her? Oh, I couldn't care less about her. Sid's the one who's had his eye on her like some schoolboy. What does he want with her? Excuse you. Is he about to... Wait! It's my turn! Wait a second. No, I want Warcry. play them on different days. Well, that was not a very nice set of moves. I'm using a notebook S10 Plus. Yeah, it's a little dated in this time now. I should have Dex. Wow, got my whole entire... Everyone stunned? Dang. This one here is for Squall. Seems that you managed to tame the beast. It's a Samsung program that turns your phone into a PC. I don't know. I've never heard of Dex. Send me a message about that on Discord and I'll look into it. I don't... That's not what happened. Will you stop screeching like some kind of depraved harpy? Till next time, warriors. Right? I know. Like, every single boss just about was weak to slow. And it's stacked twice. You could do it twice on most bosses. Tuffy's party receives 4 job points. Alright. Come on. You're struggling so hard here. See, like, it for a little